Psalms 140:1. Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischiefs in his heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent, adders. Poison is under their lips. Selah. I'd like to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Wakah HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles who taught us this truth. They are the leaders of Israel, and they do rule well. I think I'm going to entitle this video, The Man who was blessed with the great sword. The man who was blessed with the great sword. Double honors to GMS, the apostles of GMS, all the elders and all the brothers that are pushing this truth. I am not a member of GMS, but that is where I receive all my teachings. Call Halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. For those brothers, all praise and glory goes to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Thank you, Lord, for those brothers, those elders, and those apostles. So let's go back to Psalms 140:1. Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischiefs in his heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. So, who was blessed with the great sword? If you don't know, you're going to find out today. Esau Edom was blessed with the great sword. What that means is he was blessed with warfare. He was blessed with fighting. He was blessed with, when you say a great sword, the modern day sword are your handguns, your rifles, your tanks, your fighter jets, your bombers, your B-2 bombers, your missiles, those bunker busters. They got bombs that'll melt your skin off. They got bombs that can only kill people with pigment in their skin, with melanin. With, you know what I'm saying? If you got melanin in your skin, they got type of weapons that only an evil motherfucker could only think of. Like they got human microwaves, or they'll put you in the microwave and they're a human microwave, and they'll turn the microwave on and just watch you bubble and cook and turn into mush, basically. They have guns that they shoot at you and it'll give you a heart attack. Like they call the heart attack gun. Look it up. These things are real. And only the man that was blessed with the sword has that ability. So let's go into let's go into Genesis, because you're gonna find out who was blessed with the sword, which was Esau Edom. Genesis 27, and let's just start at 38. We could go to 39, but let's start at 38. Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, How hast that but one blessing for one blessing? My father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted his voice and wept. Now, what you want to do is you want to go back to the top of this chapter and read all the way down, and you'll see why Esau was pretty much crying about it, because you know what I'm saying, he got tricked out of his blessing twice. But it was written at how it was supposed to go this way. It just went down like that. But so go ahead to the top of the chapter 27 and read up on that, and I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. It's very crafty. It's, you know what I'm saying, call halal to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. But read to the top and you'll get the whole concept of this story in Genesis about Jacob and Esau. So let's start over. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwellings should be the fatness of the earth and the dew of the heaven above. So he was telling them right then, you're gonna have all the nice places on earth. That's gonna be your dwellings. That's gonna be one of your blessings. You're gonna have all the nice places. And if you look around Esau, Edom, which is the so-called white man, they get to stay in all the nice neighborhoods. They get to stay in all the nice countries. They on the beach side. They got lakefront property. They're in the condos where you can oversee the cities that they've built. They're out in Montana. They're out in Idaho. I mean, they just got that scenery. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can look, if you ever had Edomite associates, sometimes they have the most beautiful scenery outside of their patios, outside of their kitchen windows, just the landscape you see it's beautiful. And that's the fatness of the dwellings of the earth. You know, some people they walk out into their backyard and you can see mountains, you know, which is beautiful. Now let's keep reading. 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So that first line is what really hit hard in 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live. So that basically telling you, by his sword, his weaponry, his warfare, his fighting, his carnality, that's how he's gonna live. Because if you read the story of Jacob and Esau was a very cunning hunter, and he was an outdoorsman. And Jacob was a simple man who dwelled in tents. So Esau, you know what I'm saying, was the one that out hunting, fishing, probably hunting cattle, or, you know, what Edomites do, what white people do. They always climb. You see them climbing rocks, and you see them, it's like for that. You see them outdoors. They're in the woods. They're on the mountains. They're out in Alaska with all the snow. And you know, Jake, look at that. Jake like, man, these motherfuckers crazy. They out in Africa hunting all the type of beasts that you're not supposed to hunt. They'll hunt them to extinction. If you pay attention, they'll hunt animals until they're damn near extinct, and they'll run them off the face of the planet. That's how Esau is. He's a cunning hunter, and that was one of his blessings that he was given. So that's how you know. That's how you can kind of know that Esau Edom, the so-called white man is Esau, because he has that trait. He has that trait of weaponry. He has that trait of hunting. He has that trait of being cunning. Not only being cunning, I mean evilly cunning. The way that Esau Edom can write up a contract, you won't even know that you're writing away your damn life unless you read it and ask for some help from Lord. They'll take you for everything you got. But let's keep going, because I don't want to make this long. So let's keep hitting on the point. Like, he was blessed with that great sword. Esau Edom, so-called white man. So you Israelites that are taking up guns, you know how you look at social media and you see Israel, they got their guns laid out in front of them, and they got their rifles and their little sidearm, and they have a knife here, and man, listen. You can't beat this man at his blessing. This man was blessed with the sword. You're not gonna be able to beat him at that. Even if you get into it and you take out a few, trust me, you're not gonna make it very far. This man is, I mean, he's like top notch when it comes to killing, when it comes to warfare, when it comes to hunting. He is like the tip of the spear, because that's his blessing. You cannot beat him at that. So all those videos of you Jakes going to these gun ranges and brandishing your weapons online, and man, listen, Esau gonna mow your ass down. Trust me. You can't beat him at this. He been doing this for thousands of years. He has perfected how to kill people. He know exactly how to kill you. He knows exactly what to do to you. Like, he'll wound you in a way that you won't die until a week later. You'll just bleed out the whole time. That's how he's mastered. That's how he's perfecting the art of killing, the art of murdering. Esau, Edom, Idumea. So let's keep going. I don't want to ramble on too long. Let's go to Genesis 25. Let's go to Genesis 25 and 27. Genesis 25 and 27. And this was hitting on the point that how he was a great outdoorsman. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Now, who that sound like? That sound like you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. How we more about just chilling, man. I'm chilling. What you doing today? You call your homie up, bro. What you doing today? Man, I'm just chilling, bro. I ain't really doing much. But you know what I'm saying? Esau, and they call each other. Hey, bro. Hey, what are you doing, bro? Man, I'm gonna go biking in the mountains, and then we're gonna go kayaking in the creek, and then that's their nature. That's how you can tell. That's just one of the clues who you can tell who is who. Because Esau always want to go out, so he want to do some adventurous stuff. Maybe if it's not even outdoors, they like racing cars. They like jumping out of planes. They like pushing the limit. You know what I'm saying? They like testing the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do. It's just in their nature. You know what I mean? It's just in their nature, bro. So I care for that. So let's go back to Psalms 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord. Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. You see? So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai uses Esau as his sword, which is, he used Esau on this side right now to whip these other nations to punish them. And he uses Esau to punish us. And that's why they are the way they are. See what it says? It says, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So the deceive and the deceiver are all his. Everything is of the Lord. You know what I mean? Good and evil. He's the ultimate balance. So that's why Esau is so evil. The Lord uses him to do evil on the earth. Of course, he, you know what I'm saying, uses the spiritual demon Satan as well. But Esau Edom is the human counterpart, the human manifestation of the spiritual demon Satan. So they're put on this earth to do evil. They're put on this earth to do wrong. That's their job. Which is Jacob, which is the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're put on this earth for righteousness. It's an ultimate balance. That's why he is no beginning, no end, man. It's like you can't really put it into words how amazing Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is, man. You just can't. You can't fathom it. Our mere mortal minds cannot fathom how amazing and how beautiful and how powerful our God is. I mean, he is the God of Israel, the God of terrors, the God of mercy, the God of grace. You know, he's everything. It's mind-blowing. It's actually mind-blowing. So let's read that again. Psalm 17 and Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So Esau is his sword. Esau Edom is his sword. He uses him for evil. So and that goes back to him being blessed with the sword. You know, because they use their military, they use their weaponry, their cunning weaponry, their evil minds to come up with these evil weapons. Who the hell thinks of something like a hydro bomb? Like a type of bomb that sucks all moisture and water out of the atmosphere, to where you can I believe that's what a hydro bomb does. If I'm mistaken, my apologies. But they have bombs where it sucks all the water out of the atmosphere, where a certain region or a certain area won't have any water. And we all know that that's one of the main things that's one of the main elements you need as a human being to survive. I mean, everything on earth needs water. And they got bombs that sucks all the water and moisture out of areas. Like, who thinks of that? Only a wicked, vile, disgusting motherfucker would think of some shit like, I'm finna create a bomb that sucks all the water out of the area. Like, what the hell? That's just, I can't. It's just evil, man. It's just evil. So let's head over to we're gonna wrap this up. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus. Let's see. Yeah, man. Esau is a piece of work, man. Y'all Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all Israelites, y'all Hebrew Israelites that think y'all finna fucking fight this man. You got another thing coming, man. You can't fight him. You can't save yourself. If you can save yourself, why would we need a savior? Why would we need Yahweh Shai if you can save yourself with your guns, with your weapons, your little machetes and your little pocket knives and your little handguns? Man, I'm gonna put a video in post-production and I'm gonna show y'all how so far away from y'all are from fighting this man. He just you can't beat him, bro. We need our savior. Ecclesiasticus 9 and 13. Keep thee far from the man that hath the power to kill. So shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon battlements of the city. So basically, what this is saying is, Lord, please keep me away from this man. The man that has the power to kill. Because Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has given Esau the power to kill on this side. And he's given him the power to terrorize the earth, basically. That's why he goes from country to country, city to city, land to land, terrorizing people, blowing up their villages, killing the men, raping the women, putting the children into slavery, putting the women into slavery, working the shit out of them. And then at the end of the day, he says, your fault. You made me come over here and do this because you had oil. You had some oil. You had some gold, or you had some diamonds or something that he wanted, and he finna come get it. So the Lord has given this man, dominion, to raise havoc, to wreak havoc on the earth on this side, and he's doing it quite well. You already know Esau pull up to your country with warships, bro. Esau will pull up to your country with warships. I'm talking about ships with launch pads on them, submarines. I mean, everything. Anything, any and everything you can think of. Infantry, fighter jets, B-2 bombers. I mean, when he comes all out, bro. Yeah, I know how Esau Edom get down. He don't play. When he pull up to your country, he pulling all the way up. And he ready to get down, man. He been doing this for thousands of years. He's perfected the art of war. He's perfected the art of murdering, the art of killing, the art of terrorizing. And that's who Esau Edom is. So what this scripture is saying is, protect me from him. Even though I'm in his cities, protect me from his traps. Esau is a very cunning hunter, as we read earlier. So hopefully this lesson was edifying. Let's head back to Genesis. let's head back to Genesis, man, so I can kind of break down that Genesis 27 and let's do 27. Let's start at 39. Start at 39. Look, we're gonna read 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke off his neck. And that what that was talking about. I didn't really break that down, Salakia, for that. And what the broader part of that was talking about is the Renaissance era, because Jake had Esau for a second. He had him in under his, you know what I'm saying, under his rulership, and that's when the so-called the Moors were running Europe out there. And you know what I'm saying, that's when the Black Plague came along, and Esau was able to break that yoke off his neck, and that's where the Renaissance came into effect. And that's when they started painting over all the faces and everything, painting all the judges there is. If you know what I'm saying, if not, then who is he? If he ain't the wicked, then who is he? Because he the only one that painted his face over the judges, over Yahweh Shai, over Moses. You know what I'm saying? Over all the judges that came to pass. Esau Edom painted his face on there. So that not Obadiah, but that line in Job, that gives you another indicator of who Esau Edom is, who covered the faces of the judges thereof, and it was the so-called white man. So you already know that's Esau Edom. He is the wicked. So what we're gonna do, hopefully this lesson was edifying. I like to give all praise and praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Wakakadash. Hopefully it was edifying. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a quick video in post-production. It's about 10 minutes, about 10 minutes long, but you're gonna see the type of mindset, type of carnality, and the type of tech and innovative things they got coming, and they already got. Because if they're showing you this, imagine what they're not showing you. Imagine what they have and they're not showing you. So until the next time, Salakia, brother. I mean, it's not Salakia, but call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Keep the faith straight strong. We almost out of here. And a ball.
In movies, anything sci-fi and futuristic is all the rage. Combine this with the world's love of extreme weaponry, and you have yourself the perfect combination for an explosive wave of ideas. Let's take a look at what creative weaponry engineers of the world have come up with to satisfy our insatiable love for the insane. Known as the Extreme Accuracy Tasked Ordnance, the X-Acto sniper rifle doesn't shoot what you think it does. Instead of razors, this rifle shoots bullets that self-steer to the enemy. You heard that right. The future military could take on the role of the infamous Soldier 76. Like Soldier's Ultimate, these DARPA-created bullets can track down moving enemies, even when they're actively changing their location. This allows for the smart gun to automatically make the corrections that a soldier may typically have to make with a manual gun in order to hit their target. In doing so, more soldiers can be placed on sniper duty and be more useful when they're deployed. This next insane military creation is one that may not be so far into the future. In March of 2018, Boeing began working on a patent for a type of force field that could aid soldiers on their dangerous endeavors. Unlike games like Call of Duty or Apex Legends, a soldier wouldn't have to hit a button to activate the force field. The mechanism would be so smart that it could detect blasts.
When I'm trying to explain something to somebody and I just don't have all the words that I need, it's at the tip of your tongue, it's just out of reach.
And automatically deploy the shield. Unfortunately, the force field's patent isn't being exclusively worked on for soldiers, as it's being primarily used for vehicles. In focusing on the vehicles, soldiers won't have to worry about roadside bombs completely flipping and obliterating their Hummers. You might be wondering, what happens if the bomb is attached to the vehicle? Thankfully, we can answer this for you. When a bomb goes off on the outside of the vehicle, the force field will potentially keep the vehicle moving forward so the soldiers can be safe. While this technology is still being actively worked on, we can only hope for the finished product to come as soon as possible. This next form of weaponry is almost too sci-fi. DARPA's Doug Weber recently presented an idea that they could potentially turn off the fear that soldiers may have. In doing so, they'd be able to stay on track and complete the mission without their basic human emotions kicking in. While this could be good for remaining vigilant and strong during battle, what happens when it goes wrong? Would soldiers turn emotionless and go after their own without realizing it?
My name is Sergeant Andrew Scott.
On the other hand, this could potentially bring good news to veterans who suffer from PTSD, reducing the number of suicides dramatically. Turning off the fear factor could easily develop into using the body's inner workings to ensure the regulation of stress levels. While it sounds good on paper, how sure of this technology can we really be? Bulletproof body armor only goes so far and still leaves parts of the body vulnerable to injury. In the future, we could be looking at entirely bulletproof soldiers. While there wouldn't be bulletproof robots inside of a suit, future soldiers can begin using exoskeletons that completely throw away the idea of your standard Kevlar. Already in production by the U.S. Special Operations Forces, the Talos exoskeleton can protect soldiers while being able to easily carry around up to 80 pounds of equipment. Think this technology couldn't be close to completion? Think again. In the next 5 years, soldiers will begin using bottom exoskeletons and could see full suits in their uniform within the next decade. What if we told you that the future of Army rifles could see 5 rounds at 4,000 FPS set off in one shot?